Howdy everyone, it's Reese, aka Bearman Prime, on this February 27th. Welcome back to my Read the Bible in a Year series. Thank you again for joining me. Card in the top right hand corner for the rest of the playlist. And please hit that like button if you're enjoying the series. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you always stay caught up. So yesterday we wrapped up the book of Deuteronomy. We covered 4 of the final chapters. In the final chapter we saw the death of Moses, the servant and prophet of God. And now it is up to Joshua to be the leader for Israel. And we are going to start today in the book of Joshua. So chapter 1, book of Joshua, starting in verse 1 today. Moses was the Lord's servant, and Joshua, son of Nun, was Moses' helper. After Moses died, the Lord spoke to Joshua and said, "My servant Moses is dead. Now you and all these people must go across the Jordan River. You must go into the land I am giving to the Israelites. I promised Moses that I would give you this land, so I will give you all the land wherever you go. All the land from the desert to Lebanon, all the way to the great river, that is the Euphrates River, and all the land of the Hittites will be yours. And all the land from here to the Mediterranean Sea in the west, that is the place where the sun sets, will be within your borders. Just as I was with Moses, I will be with you. No one will be able to stop you all your life. I will not abandon you. I will never leave you. Joshua, you must be strong and brave. You must lead these people so that they can take their land. I promised their fathers that I would give them this land, but you must be strong and brave about obeying the commands my servant Moses gave you. If you follow his teachings exactly, you will be successful in everything you do. Always remember what is written in that book of law. Speak about that book and study it day and night. Then you can be sure to obey what is written there. If you do this, you will be wise and successful in everything you do. Remember, I commanded you to be strong and brave. Don't be afraid, because the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Verse 10. So Joshua gave orders to the leaders of the people. "Go through the camp and tell the people, get some food ready. 3 days from now, we will go across the Jordan River and take the land that the Lord our God is giving us." Then Joshua said to the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, "Remember what the Lord's servant Moses told you. He said that the Lord your God would give you a place to live. So he has given you this land east of the Jordan River. But now you must help your relatives get their land. Your wives and children can stay here with your animals. But all your fighting men must prepare for battle and lead the men of the other tribes across the river. The Lord has given you a place to live, and he will do the same for your brothers. But you must help them until they take control of the land the Lord your God is giving them. Then you can come back and settle here on the east side of the river. This is the land that the Lord's servant Moses said would be yours." Then the people answered Joshua, "We will do whatever you command us to do. We will go wherever you tell us to go. We will obey whatever you say, just as we obeyed Moses. We only ask that the Lord your God be with you, just as he was with Moses. Then anyone who refuses to obey your commands or turns against you will be killed. Just be strong and brave." All right, so now Joshua's in command. He's taking charge. He's getting the armies of Israel ready to march into Canaan to take the land. Now, it was interesting that that it touched on Reuben, Gad, and Manasseh. So we didn't cover this earlier in our readings, but at some point during their journey in the wilderness, the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and the half-tribe Manasseh, after they had conquered some of the land that was east of the Jordan, they decided that they wanted to settle in that land rather than whatever land God was promising them. And God allowed them on the condition that whenever the call came, they must come and fight and help the other tribes take the promised land. And that's what's happening here. So they were remembering the promise that they made to Moses that they would help the rest of their brethren take control of the nation of Canaan, the land of Canaan. So we're going to pick it up there tomorrow. Thank you again for joining me. I sure do appreciate it. See y'all tomorrow.